Hello and welcome to Kuya Mike Covers. I'm the aforementioned Kuya Mike. Thank you for hanging out with me today. We're back in Lumio City for another Kuya Mike's Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough. If this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button. Oh goodness, I always say that, but it's okay. It's there. Please hit it. Anyway, on with the show. We are done with the 3 Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Before we do anything, I should not forget to do this because I forgot to do this last time. Give to Pokemon. There we go. And let's go ahead and go inside the hotel. We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we got you on Team MZ. Hey, AZ, can I ask you something? Yes. What is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is actually the strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be Mike. Says who? This is a promotional match announcement for Trainer Mike. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You're to face Trainer Grisham. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now. The very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to rank B but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still. How are we supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk getting worse with Prism Tower? And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way, we can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Vinny. Let's ask Emma. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to Liquor Bureau, Mike, and to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Who joins ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled, yet failed to. Alright, let's go ahead and... Wow, there's a couple more exclamation points. Let's see. Before that... Oh man, let's continue. I just want to continue. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed it down to a list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Yangamma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Mike's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham, huh. I know that name. One of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? It's for Lumios' sake. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. Why is it dangerous? If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Really? Why? No, just give it to me. Just give me the information. Yeah. As I remember, you used an Ampharos. So... You know what? I haven't checked this one. Mega Evolution Pokédex. Grass Fairy, Bug Poison, Normal Flying, Electric Dragon, Water Dark, Rock Fighting, Water Psychic, Mega Clefable. Bug Poison, Grass Poison, Fighting Psychic. I need those Pokemon. Normal Dragon. That's just a normal. I wonder. It keeps it still flying, and it's just fighting. Goes fire, dark fighting, rock flying, ice. It retains its ice ghost. It keeps its ice. Grass ice. It becomes normal fighting. Okay. Sorry. I was momentarily distracted. You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar. Everyone, let's go. Ampharos. Oh, you're not gonna Mega Evolve Ampharos this time around. Okay. I'm fairly resistant to that. Low Punny. Hi, Low Punny. Bye, Low Punny. Oh. Am I burning? Yes, I am. Lucario. Sorry. Don't have time to set up with me. I am all out. Attack, attack, attack. Dark type. What did she say? Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. The group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokémon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumios. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I've had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. Though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? Does Grisham has a goal of their own? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Mabel knows Grisham? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Mike. Okie dokie. First and foremost, let's go ahead and get healed. Pokemon Research Lab there. Pokemon Center here. Alright. Oh my goodness, my nose is still acting up. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and sell off a bunch of our treasures. Only because it's not like I need the money. I mean, look at that, funds. I just don't like storing stuff that has no use. Nope. No first-rate fashion makeover for me. So many exclamation points. Let's talk to Mabel. That rat! That vile man! I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy, but that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director at this place. Are you making progress on my research task? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone in the ZA Royale. The ZA Royale, huh? Seems you already know more about Chris than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be part of Team Flare. What? Sorry, I'm shocked. Shocked! Well, maybe not so shocked. I mean, for crying out loud, you have Team Flare logo in the back of, like, on your gamer chair and your laptop. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know. So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director for this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show that skill at that time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you really got to know, you might want to try Nuevo Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. The coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be here to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up with the research work too. Intrigue. Intriguing. The only thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order one promotional match. Well, isn't this entertaining? Looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Christian, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone who's on AZ's side. This is Grisel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nuvo. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grisel, please calm yourself. Please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I'll set your location. If you care all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head there. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Okay. Cafe Pokémon Ami. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. They want to meet over here. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for the Team Flare, or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. You know about Team Flare? You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grisel. Christian, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all our goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who were part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some hardened their hearts in response, like Grisel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grisel once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Grisel the battle she desires? Fight me. I'm gonna burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Metagross. Pyroar. Are you gonna Mega Evolve? I've got to win this battle! We can't let anyone stand in our way. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! Voila! One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fuels this Lysander Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sight on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to quote-unquote save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Mike, to witness the truth yourself. How's that? You'll see. Open Sesame. Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secret for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, even if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be a labyrinth. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you even get to see the truth for yourself. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go. Warps, doors. I figure enough time has passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Lab. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Letter A is displayed in the console. Pretty feather. Oh my goodness, it is a labyrinth. You pulled down the lever and activated the power supply unit. The lights are back on, and nearby panels should be working now. Okie dokie. Where did it take me? Oh my goodness. For having an alpha Pokemon. Oh, hello. And goodbye. Lab key card A. The problem I have with this. Alpha Pokemon are really big. So big that they take over the screen whenever they're floating around. Okie dokie, artichoke. Joki joki, joki joki. Where does this go? Ooh. Wait. Oh goodness. Smart Michael, you don't even check out your map. You just kind of like stumble around. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Joki joki. Hoki hoki. This is not a picnic for you, the viewer, either, because honestly, Gyarados pretty much just takes over the screen. Okay, that means I need to power up a lot more. Okay, so wait, there's a Pokemon that was after me? Oh, I know Ivern. Hello, Hondur. Hondur. Let's turn this on again. Oh, goodness. Let's go and use that panel. Use that panel. Use that panel, baby. Use that panel. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Choky choky. I think therefore I am. I'm back here. Lab card B. And I think this is it for me for today. I know I don't want to quit in the middle of a dungeon or labyrinth, as this is called. So I will go ahead and take care of this tomorrow. Next time. Once again, thank you for watching Kuya Mike's Pokemon Legends EA playthrough. I am the aforementioned Kuya Mike. I'll see you next time.